Friday night in downtown Minneapolis, where the Timberwolves have a chance to clinch a winning homestand and get their first division victory of the season all in one fell swoop. But to do it, they'll need to end a 5-game Target Center losing skid to the Oklahoma City Thunder.
The block by Adams, the Oladipo three, it set up the Oladipo three, which was the key part of that game.
Thunder have won 3 straight games, and a win tonight would put them at 9 games over 500, which would be the high water mark for them. Sabonis, Sable. Rubio gets it back, then has it knocked away, but Cat in the right place to come up with the basketball. And Westbrook able to get it to go up.
Jang was not nearly as close as he needed to be to stop Russell Westbrook.
Wiggins. The defense is what Tom Thibodeau said before the game tonight, because if you give him a steady diet of anything, he's going to figure it out
as well.
And that's a testament to not only his abilities, but the time he spends working on his game in the film room, as did by the Timberwolves. And then essentially the pick was sold to OKC as Robertson gets the dunk. Adams underneath. Rubio off the screen, drills the jumper. That's good to see. Yeah. Rubio followed up by Wiggins. Minnesota trying to get their first win in the division this season. Ricky Rubio. Drive and the shot off the iron. Westbrook there for the rebound and the putback.
Thought he got fouled. That's why he's laughing. He's smiling because he thought he got hammered.
Towns. Rubio comes over to help out against Adams. Westbrook. Towns. And as a starter, the question is whether or not he will be able to be added as a reserve. Andrew Wiggins with the take.
A ball handler, playmaker off the dribble, not really a spot-up three-point shooter.
Paz takes it right out of Brennis.
Could be a spot-up shooter, which is just not his game.
Cantor.
Yeah, that's a nice finish.
Breakaway with 30 seconds left, though. That was the one that made all the highlight reels. Cantor from downtown. Bielitsa pulls up.
There you go, Belly.
Cut it off.
Done out of Providence, same alma mater that produced Thunder head coach Billy Donovan. Cantor in the league offensively. They're last in the league defensively. Get things going the way everybody expected he would when the season began.
Starting to, yep, he is. On the defense to you, you never know when those fouls will pile up, and all of a sudden your team's in the bonus.
Rubio gets free all the way to the cup. Shooting has dropped to 43.5%. They've missed their last 7 from the perimeter. Westbrook, Robertson, Cantor. And Wiggins comes out of there with it. Numbers for the Wolves. Rubio will pull up and drill the jumper. Rubio has it knocked away. Towns tries to stay with it, but the Thunder come up with it. 8 turnovers now against Minnesota. Oladipo.
Aldridge.
Oladipo comes out of there with it. Westbrook puts it for Robertson and Robertson the block on Wiggins, and it's going to be Oklahoma City basketball. Wiggins pulls up over Cantor, drills the jumper. Rebounds. Gets all the way to the cup. It did not take long. Wiggins inside.
Pretty much done, but he still was able to be pretty productive. Wiggins gets turned over by Oladipo there.
And the Thunder waste no. Rubio for Towns underneath. Timberwolves, a little bit of momentum right now. Can they keep it going? Wiggins. Yes. Your question is a chicken and egg question, though, because
that's very right.
Argument on both sides. Gorgie Jang.
Ralph Sampson should have been one of the greatest NBA players in the history of the game, as Towns is becoming right now. That's why switching's not always a bad thing. Even though Towns is on Westbrook and Small's on Steve Adams, you got to make a tough pass. And Rubio, floor.
13-4 run by the Wolves. Can they make it 16-4? Yes, they can.
His response to Marnie Gellner at halftime, he's like, I'm not even thinking about him, and he's really trying not to.
Timberwolves trying to win a third game out of 4 on this homestand. Towns, strong take and finish. Westbrook, no. Cantor comes up with the basketball, gets it up and in, and one.
You just, all those little things.
They've attempted 5 more. Towns foul contact. I don't know how that's not a foul. Thunder trying to push the pace. Nobody does it better than Westbrook. Can't finish. Cantor there for the second chance.
Minnesota's the 3rd best offensive rebounding team, and they have not been able to get hardly any in this game tonight.
Wiggins gets all. Next highest rebounder is Wiggins with 5. Shabazz look to get it back to Wiggins, and here come the Thunder, 3-on-1. Robertson. Shabazz Muhammad for 3.
Backside is wide open.
By the way, with that assist, Ricky has reached his magic number. He's got 10. Shabazz out in front of everybody. Shot clock down to 3. Bielitsa draws the foul, gets it to go. Back to Bielitsa. Shabazz, extra pass. They find Rush in the corner. What a great, unselfish sequence for the Timberwolves. Rush, floater, no. Follows his own miss, yes!
Tonight, so 9 of 14 for Brandon Rush.
The Timberwolves a 13-0 run right now, and his Cantor ends that.
He is.
Towns drills the jumper.
Bielitsa, and Cantor's going to guard Towns.
Towns attacking Cantor, and
15-3 coming into this game when he gets a triple-double. So many passes deflected tonight for Minnesota that's led to this kind of play. Contact, and Rubio's going up with a shot. It's the same play.
Wiggins spins, baseline hits. Towns had Adams thinking about the jumper, gets in close and gets it to go. What a move!
Just a little bit off target. I'll tell you what, Brandon Rush has been really good.
No. Westbrook saw that coming all the way and takes the 2 free points.
See, that's the Westbrook sniffed it out, and for Wiggins, he's got to sniff it out too.
So now the ball does go back into Rubio's hands, and Wiggins underneath, and the paint gets paid off.
Fantastic.
Westbrook had a 3-game stretch earlier this season in which he had 46, and that's the most in the league. Towns, scoop shot. Got hit as he put it up, and he'll go to the free throw line. Foul on Robertson.
Almost a 50% shooter from that area. In fact, if you add him up, he was a 50% shooter.
Under a minute away from winning a 3rd straight game for the first time this season. Oladipo.
A while ago, it started with the Chicago game when they came back. I know they went 6-8 during that course of that 14-game stretch, but they took care of business against Dallas. They played great against Houston. They played great again tonight. What a win for Minnesota.
They beat Oklahoma City here at Target Center for the first time in 6 tries. We'll have a Happy Wolves Live coming up next.